New year, new you. It's the age-old tradition. Well, if you are one of the millions that have resolved to improve your health and wellness in 2017, then you'll certainly want to pay attention. Registered dietitian Rebecca Turner here to show us some simple solutions to boosting our overall health in our Wellness Wednesday segment. Happy New Year to you, ma'am.
Oh,
good to have
Happy
you here
New
with
Year,
us.
and it's good to be here. And I'm so excited this time of year when people start to rethink their diet. But it can be overwhelming when you start to think about all the little tips that health professionals tell you about how you should, smooth out your diet or clean up your diet. So I have narrowed them down to just three main points today, or keys, that if you can get these going as habits, your 2017 is going to be the healthiest year you have ever had.
Wow, magic three. All right.
The magic
Listen
three.
up.
And
Okay.
all three of them are detailed in my book, Mind Over Fork. I just wanted to let you know that if you want more detail. But the very first one, I want you to become a warrior for water.
Got it.
And I see eyes roll. I can feel the, but I don't like water. But when we drink enough water, it keeps us fuller, it keeps things moving, it keeps us hydrated, and we're more focused for the day.
Yeah.
But how much water should you be drinking? You probably want to know.
Yeah. Is it
Half your body weight in water ounces every single day.
Oh.
Plain water ounces. So that's
Okay.
not your body weight like in pounds of water. That's your body weight. Divide that in half, and then that's the number of ounces that you should drink.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, if you don't like water, think of ways of sprucing it up. Citrus fruits, mint, cucumber. In fact, if you make a tall jug of it and then you put it overnight and let the flavors sort of steep together, you drink the whole thing the next day. It's going to be refreshing, as well as a little bit of detoxing in terms of washing away some extra sodium. Not sort of detoxing the way that you might think about it. But you can also just switch this up and make many different fruit sort of concoctions. Many people don't know that you can actually steep tea bags in cold water.
Oh.
So there is a wealth of flavored, like green teas, herbal teas, caffeine, not caffeinated, in the aisle that have no added sugar. You get those, you put them at the bottom of your water bottle, you put water on top, give it about 5 or 10 minutes, and then you're gonna have a flavored, unsweetened water that you thought you might have to do hot. You absolutely do not have to do that. And then lastly, with the water, really look into sparkling waters. They come in cans now, in bottles on the go. They're actually sweetened with the essence of the fruit, which would be like the rind, so you're getting no added sugar, and it really gives you that fizzy pop that you like, that you may not get with anything other than soda. So look for sparkling water.
Got it.
So that's the first key. I want you to be a warrior for water. The second key, if you can just start the habit, when you sit down for breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snack, I want you to ask yourself one question. Is there a fruit, or is there a vegetable, or is there both? If the answer is yes, you are on target of getting in your number of fruit servings and vegetable servings a day. If not, rethink that meal and how can you add them back in. Some of it's easy. You just snack on fruit instead of other things. But then you can replace maybe chips with peppers or broccoli or something to eat on. Maybe instead of having like a cheesy dip, you do hummus, which is actually a vegetable. And then you can also want to make sure that one of those fruits or vegetables every day is a dark green leafy. These bad boys come in kale or spinach, or even the broccoli. The darker and richer the color, the more nutrients it's going to provide you, as well as fiber that's going to keep you super full, but then also help protect you against cancer, chronic diseases, diabetes, stroke, heart disease. So there's other benefits other than just your skinny jeans that come when you eat colorful fruits and vegetables.
Kale is known as a superfood. Right?
Superfood,
Okay,
yes, but it's not
gotcha.
the only one. Spinach as well, if you don't like the taste of kale.
Okay.
So my third one, I know you have this kind of beats into your own sort of life, is setting bread boundaries. Now that's not you having to eliminate bread from your diet. I fully believe happy people eat bread. But we just don't need to eat it every day at every meal.
Much.
The
Okay.
problem with bread and baked goods, so is even if you get the whole wheat, which I recommend, it's still highly processed and high in salt, which a lot of people don't realize. So if we limit it to one baked item a day, so if you're going to have a turkey sandwich for lunch, skip the pasta for dinner. If you're going to have the muffin or the bagel for breakfast, go for a salad at lunch.
Gotcha.
You just want to be mindful that you're not eating a bread item at every single meal, which we tend to do here in the South. That opens you up for a variety of other nutritious foods that you probably wouldn't get in because you're sort of get on this habit of eating bread at every meal.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so these are the three main keys that if you can get in 2017, all the others will just sort of fall into place.
Okay, so we've got our WW, be a warrior
for water. Yep.
Now, what do we call this? I need a little acronym for this, Rebecca. This is just getting some fruit and vegetables.
Eat your fruit and veggies.
One and one.
One and one.
One of those meals, right?
One of those meals.
Breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Breakfast,
something.
lunch, and dinner. When you sit down, I want you to repeat the question. is there a fruit or vegetable here? If you answer yes, you go dive in. If you answer no and you can go back to the kitchen and grab one, do that. So it's more about adding in these foods than always taking foods away from you. And then the third one really is rethinking your bread boundaries.
That's here.
Pass
So bread boundary, got the BB.
bread
Okay.
boundaries. You want
All
to
right.
pass on the bread basket.
Okay.
You just want to have one during the day.
Well, you got it. She wants you to be a warrior. And all this sums up to just eating right and living healthy and eating healthy so we can live a long life.
Absolutely. You've heard
Good.
it all the time. Yes.
We got all the information up there for you. Never worry if you miss any of what Rebecca said. It's always going to be posted on our Midday Mississippi Facebook page and on our website. We love having you here because you're going to keep us lean and
I'm trying.
All right, Rebecca, coming up next, we've got